Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I am here with my co-host Marcel. Hi. Here on the Real and Real, we take a concept or character from a movie and ask the question: what if it or they were in the real world? Marcy, what is today's question?
Today's question is, what if everyone was a hot shot pilot? Based off the movie Solo, a Star Wars story.
I've been running scams on the street since I was 10. I was kicked out of the flight academy for having a mind of my own. I'm gonna be a pilot.
Woo! Solo Star Wars story. Are you interested in seeing this movie?
No.
I.
You realize I've never seen Star Wars.
Oh, that's sad.
So.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Oh, that's sad. No, it's not. That's fine.
It's fine. It's even though Star Wars is, and the people listening to this, I understand why Star Wars is big for you, and I understand people loving Star Wars. I get it. I don't understand everything about Star Wars and some of the fandom, but that's everything that I don't understand the fandom for everything. But I understand how it changed movies and stuff like that, which is great. But how people say, it's one of the movies you gotta see before you die. I don't fully believe that.
Isn't it like 3 hours?
No, what?
Oh.
What? 3 hours? Movies can be 3 hours back then. 3 hours?
Well, The Sound of Music was like that long.
I don't count. That's the sound of music. It's the music sound.
I am 16, going on 17.
Anyway,
That's it.
the hills. Sorry, I don't even know.
Are alive with the sound of music.
We really should get back to this.
So Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars. For me, it's not one of those you must see type movies.
What about Star Trek?
Definitely not. Star Wars is above Star Trek, personally. I mean, not even personally. Not that they are competing against it, but if I had to rank them in greatness, then I put Star Wars above Star Trek. Though I do enjoy Star Trek, the newer ones. They're really cool. I like them. They're fun.
That's with Benedict Cumberbatch, right?
One of them, yeah.
He's Khan,
In one of them, yeah.
right?
But you just kind of ruined it for people who didn't know that, who hadn't seen it. Spoiler alert. Good job.
It's not a spoiler. If you look up the trailer, it's in the trailer.
It is not in the trailer.
Yeah, it is.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, it is.
He does not say I am Khan in the trailer.
It's Star Wars, The Return or the Wrath, Star Trek, The Return or Wrath of Khan. He's there as the tagonist.
Hold on.
Don't ask me which tagonist, but he's a tagonist. I don't know if he's a pro or antagonist, but he's a tagonist.
It is called Star Trek Into the Darkness. It is not called The Wrath of Khan.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
Are you
because
positive?
I remember them trying to keep his identity a secret, and it already got out. And then in the movie, he said, I am Khan. And everyone was like, yeah, we know. And you going to tell me.
Wait. What?
Thank you. There was an original
I'm gonna stop talking because
There's an
I know
original
there's
one
more spoilers
called
if I keep
The Wrath
saying.
of Khan, and everyone assumed he was Khan anyway. In the trailers, they never spoke his name because that was the thing.
So he was like Voldemort?
No, in the trailers, they never showed his name because they wanted to be a surprise that he was Khan.
Oh.
So like I said, no, they didn't say it. It's not called Wrath of Khan. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh.
I just know the ending,
Oh my
which I'm not going to say because then I'll really be spoiling things. So
Back to Star Wars, okay? I have seen every single Star Wars except not the last one? The last one. I didn't see the last one, which
is that the Rebel Warriors one?
No, I saw some of that. It got boring. Like, after the planet blew up that she was on and they got away or whatever, after what's his face? What is his name? Forrest Whitaker. After his scene, I was just like, I was watching my dad. He fell asleep. I was like, you know what? This is not, and he loves Star Wars. I was like, this is not
Are you
interesting.
sure he wasn't tired?
Nah, man, it was boring.
He
Like
just
you
was
just
out.
did not care about that movie because I saw when they rebooted it, soft reboot, whatever, came back and basically remade the first one. It was entertaining and it was fun to watch and it was beautiful. It was gorgeous. So I was like, and this one looked iffy from the beginning. When I heard about it, I was like, but Am I looking forward to Solo? I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I am a big Childish Gambino fan. I do like him a lot. Also, Donald Glover, for those who don't know. I'm interested in seeing him. He's got a lot of hype. I think
Especially after this new music video.
after he had hype before.
He had hype before, and then that kind of added to his already hype.
Yeah, just added to the hype. Where people are like, oh, that guy, he's a musician too. I'm
He
like,
does all of these things.
you're dumb.
Wow.
You're not dumb. You just didn't know.
You're just uninformed.
Yeah, uninformed. Anyway, yeah, so I am a fan of his.
Okay.
I'm not like, oh, I got to see this movie, but I think it's way more interesting than the Rebel one that you said.
Rebel
it looks way more interesting than that one. And even the trailers look way more interesting and fun. It looks like a fun time. And I think people have fun with it. And I think it's already got good reviews, and Donald Glover's got rave reviews. And they're already talking about a Lando movie, which he plays, Lando Calrissian, the character. But yeah, I think probably gonna go see it because I think my dad wants to go see it, and I'll probably take him as a treat. I'm like, hey, Dad, let's go, let's go see that
Father-son
movie.
time.
Yeah,
Let's
father-son time. Let's go. Anyway, moving on. We'll tell you what if everyone was a hotshot pilot like Han Solo himself in the real world after the break.
Talk to you soon.
Hey guys, it's me, David. First off, I want to say thanks for listening. Whether you're on iTunes, Google, SoundCloud, Podcast Addict, or anywhere else, we really appreciate it. If you'd like to support the show, we do have a Patreon where you can give $1 a month. You get a few extra audio treats, and it helps the show keep going. If you're a company who'd like us to advertise your product, or you're just a fan that wants to say hello, you can contact the show directly via email, realandrealpod@gmail.com. We also have a Twitter @RealAndRealPod. That's RealInRealPod. Thanks for listening. You're the best, and enjoy the rest of the show. And we're back. And the question was, what if everyone was a hotshot pilot?
What
Ladies
happened
first.
to your voice there?
Pilot. I got a job. I'm putting together a group. Honestly, when I heard that in the trailer, I just thought like Ocean's 11 or something. Anyway, moving on. What is your first point?
My first point of my 3 points is all high schools are now flight schools.
Will they not just have an extracurricular thing where they
No.
teach you flight?
No.
So you're not learning anything else?
I mean, like, school is, it's like Juilliard. It's like all schools are kind of like that, like flight. It's all
I don't
made
know
for
about
flight.
Juilliard.
Because like Juilliard, I think it's like you focus mostly on your regular, like not your regular, like you focus on what you went there for, whether it's for dance, music, audio, visual, I don't know, whatever you go there for. You pick your program, you focus on that, and then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you're also a high school student.
Juilliard's for high school students?
I don't know.
I thought Juilliard was college people.
Oh. No. What's the one? There is a high school one. This might debunk my own point. Hold on. Let's see.
Undergraduate and graduate students.
Dang.
I was like, there is no way these kids are this old learning English or whatever. Okay, time for algebra. Why? I came here to dance. But yeah.
dance.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
That's wrong.
So that's wrong. Well, these schools, I'm still sticking with this point.
So
High
they're not
schools-
learning just regular
You're
stuff.
learning things, but you have to do that on top of flight school. And since everyone's a hotshot pilot, not everybody
So
wanna
really
go to
flight
college,
school is a part of high school.
but it's the main part.
So I need to learn
So
science
every day
and
you only
math.
have one other class.
But you still have to have a job.
So you do. Everyone's a pilot?
No, they're not. Everyone's a hotshot pilot, but that's not their job.
Oh.
Because who needs? What are the pilots gonna fly? The pilots of what? Other planes? This still gotta work. Not enough planes in the world.
That's why they make more.
Oh my gosh.
Fine. Out of the 6 class, let's say that all high schools are 6 classes a day. So let's say out of the 6 classes, 4 of them are flight school. The other 2 are your core curriculum.
Why do you have 4 classes just for flight alone? Wouldn't one class just be for?
Fine. 3.
What?
Because
No sense whatsoever.
yes, it does. Because
You would
there's
just have
different
flight class. in the
No,
high
there's different
school.
types of flying machines, and they got to do with the flying and the different mechanisms and the flight and the. It works. That's my first point. What's your first point?
Wow. Okay, my first point is that every single person would wear shades and leather jackets. Because that's what hot shot pilots do.
Are they bomber jackets?
I don't know. I never knew what those were.
I think they're bomber jackets.
Top Gun jackets, whatever those are.
I don't know what that is.
Top Gun, the movie with Tom Cruise.
I've not seen that.
Top Gun! That's not the song. I don't know.
I'm like, I don't think that's a song
He goes
for
to
real.
the top of the gun. Why is it called Top Gun?
Because he's the top shooter?
I guess.
Like he's the top gunman, so he's top
But
gun?
he's not shooting guns. Should be top pilot.
Oh. Wait, Top Gun's a flying movie?
Yes.
Oh! What the heck?
That's why I said, yeah.
Is it a,
that's how I
is it a
related
plane
I
that
was
goes
talking
pew
about-
pew? Like, what is
no,
this?
That's how I was
No?
relating it. With the Top Gun, yeah. But yeah,
I don't understand.
I guess bomber
Oh,
jackets.
gunnery sergeant. No, that's still guns.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah, everyone's wearing cool leather jackets and shades all the time. All the time. So therefore, there's a lot of things that
So
come with
summertime?
this. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of things that
God.
come with this. A lot of buildings will have like the air conditioning cranked all the way to the notch and very high lights, bright lights, not highlights, bright lights. Because you can't go in fancy restaurants, you can't see anything. Can't be stabbing the food, you can't see. So they have the lights always up, so you can always see, because everyone's wearing the shades. There you go. There you go. And you know what? People are not
so
allowed
stupid.
to fly. You know what? The streets are. Oh no! I was about to say the streets are empty because you can't. Of course, you can't see through the shades. But the street lights are very, very bright as well. There you go.
Well, that'd be an improvement for here in Georgia since all of them are very dim and or don't work.
Incorrect. Depends on where you go.
Okay, valid.
Like every place ever.
Valid.
Exactly. Anywhoosie, that's my first point. Everyone's got leather jackets. Oh, also probably deodorant will go up in sales too, because you know you're gonna be sweating. You don't want to, your funk to be coming through or anything like that.
The funk.
Yeah.
a
Also
damn.
prescription shades. There you go.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, what do you do with people like
Prescription
us?
shades. Like us.
I got glasses and so do you.
Oh no, you ruined my persona. Of course I do. I'm a Clark Kent type. What's your next point?
My next point is that planes are on the low low.
Planes on the Lolo. Cheap.
Planes are on the low low. They for that cheap.
Why?
Because everybody's a hotshot pilot.
I mean, you just can't afford a plane. You just can't get a plane. You're just like, I can fly. I'm a high shot pilot.
I can fly. I
Well,
can
you ain't
fly,
flying
I
this
can
plane today.
fly.
So, okay, I guess
Yeah,
so.
planes are on the low low because everybody's a hotshot pilot. And like when you get out of school,
But only planes, not helicopters?
all type of flying things.
Air
And I think you
gliders?
need and I think you need a special license for like a helicopter.
I assume with your school,
Helicopter.
you would get the license.
What? I think you have to go back for a separate class for that.
In that school that you learn flying planes, would you not have, because you said 3 or 4 classes, would not one of the classes be about helicopters? And air gliders? And what other flying things are there?
Fighter jets?
Oh, yeah, jets. I assume jets would be the same as
No.
planes. They would all
No.
have the same stuff inside? Huh.
You have to
Jets.
go through different training because
Stealth
jets go
jets.
at a higher velocity than
Yes, I know
planes do,
that,
so-
obviously.
And they go higher, like in the sky.
Oh. Spaceships.
We still have those?
I meant shuttles.
Okay.
We had those? You said still, we have those? We did?
I mean, Area 51, apparently. I don't know.
Who knows? It's probably just a dirt patch.
It really probably is. It's just dirt patch where they just go to hang out. I don't know.
Yep.
It's like-
drinking beer and getting away from the
It's
spouses.
like, what is Area 51? We don't know. I don't know.
it's
Underneath,
aliens.
underneath everything, it's like an oasis of like fun. I
Fun.
don't know.
Woo! The biggest Dave and Buster's ever. Mixed
Biggest
with
Dave and Buster's. They've
Disney
got
World,
all of the food
Six Flags,
things.
everything.
And pools. A lot of pools. And
like
they'll make a
pools.
beach.
Yes, indoor beach. But the sun somehow shining through
Lights.
that look like suns.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. And still shoot out UV rays.
No.
Yes.
No. We're doing
Gotta
this
make
without
it,
the death.
Gotta make it
guys.
legit.
You gotta do this without the possible cancer and aging.
Yeah, but anyway,
All right, so that's my second point. Planes and things on the low low because everybody's a pilot everybody's trying to get one. And since everybody's a pilot, they're flying them. They're like not in, I don't know, they're not all that prioritized anymore because everybody can fly them. So, not super special.
Oh.
That's my second point.
My
second point?
second point is that everyone would fly everywhere. Everywhere.
All right, so I'm hearing Decatur going to.
Nope. Time to go to work, honey. See you later. That's a helicopter outside. And it'll just fly away, get to work, land down. It's good
Are
to
we
be
not
at work.
helicopter pooling?
If we're all going to the same job, maybe.
We're not flight pooling?
If we're all going to the same job, maybe.
Because I'm like, there's not enough parking spots for that.
Oh my gosh, they'd have to make bigger helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
Or cargo planes for kids.
The heck, ew.
Because how cargo planes? Why would
Yeah.
you say ill? How would they all fit in a helicopter? Not enough room.
So a jet, a private jet,
Why would I have a
not
jet?
a fighter jet.
Why would I have a
private
jet to my kid's school?
It'd be like a bus.
It'd take too much time to go up and land down. I can just put them on a cargo plane, drop them out. No, it's the same thing as a plane. You need a helicopter. You need to make a bigger helicopter. They do have bigger helicopters. What am I thinking of? Yeah, because they got military-sized helicopters. There you go. Military-sized helicopters for kids to get into to travel to school. Instead of buses, they'll paint them yellow. Yellow helicopters. Yellow copters.
What is that? The bus copter?
Yeah, the bus copter. Magic school bus, basically. Bam.
On the magic school bus. On the magic school
You don't know the words,
bus.
do you?
I know it's step inside, it's a wild
That's
ride.
the last line.
Oh gosh. Come on in and don't be shy.
What?
You
What?
might get
What?
baked into a pot.
Wait,
on
back
the
up.
magic-
What is your melody? Come on in and don't be shy. That is not the right melody at all.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not. Come on in and don't be shy. That is not right. That is
I
not
started in the middle.
No,
because it's all yes,
that
it is.
melody is not correct at all.
Because it's like, with the frizz? No way. Cruising up down Main Street, feeling nice
There
and
we go.
feeling good.
See how that sounds? You went- no.
They
No.
say, wow!
Yeah, you
Octopus
went,
in your neighborhood.
"Come on in and don't
oh,
be shy."
surfing on a sound wave, singing through the star, to the left at the intestines, to the center back grandma's on the magic school bus.
Again, different than the melody. Come on in and
I just knew you might get baked into a pie.
Sad. How did you
Well, I
start
know
out?
more of it than I
How
thought.
did you start out?
Cruising on down Main Street, feeling nice and
No,
feeling
feel
good.
relaxed and feeling good.
Oh, well.
Next thing that you know, we're screaming.
Wahoo! Octopus in our neighborhood, surfing on a sound wave, cruising through the stars, take a left at the intestines.
Take your second right past Mars on the Magic
Oh,
School
I didn't know
Bus.
that part. Step inside, it's a wild ride.
Anyway,
So magic school bus helicopters, basically.
yeah, for them and then everyone else.
Ooh. So for people like me, that would suck.
Why?
My ears never pop. So like whenever I fly on a plane,
But that's plane. Does it count the same? for
yes,
helicopters?
you're going up, even with mountains. Driving up a mountain, like driving to New York, you have to go through a mountain range and go up mountain.
Okay, again, mountains
ears-
is higher than a helicopter
No.
would need to travel.
Are you sure?
To get to your job? Yeah. It doesn't have to go as high as a mountain.
The fact that you're going up at a fast rate of speed.
You don't go up at a fast rate of speed. On a helicopter, you're
Yeah.
not like, you're not zooming up. And it's not necessarily the fast rate of speed. It's the height itself that makes your ears
No,
not
it's
pop
the
or pop.
height and the speed you
So
go
you're
up.
telling me if I move up slowly, your ears will be okay.
No, they'll still be bad.
Exactly.
But it's less painful that way because it's slower.
Pain is pain.
Either way, it would be terrible for people like me because when my ears pop, they don't pop all the way. It takes like 3 days for them to completely pop.
Far as I know.
So I'm deaf
So
for 3
I would
days.
like you to prove me wrong. Far as I know, that has nothing to do with the speed of which you go up. Because if that was the case, then not helicopters, roller coasters would make your ears hurt.
I don't ride roller coasters, so
There we go. My ears on a plane did not pop, and it hurt. Going on a roller coaster which at the peak of its height, which probably would be where the helicopter would be at height, because you're just traveling at a low. You don't have to go that high because you're not covering that much ground. You're going to work. Or the kids are
So
going.
can we have hover carts instead? Because I mean,
No,
you
that's
still
not-
got to fly it.
No, you
They hover.
hover carts
Yeah, not the board. Like they actually do.
on the one that's barely off the ground. No, that doesn't
no.
count. That doesn't count.
We'll advance past that.
No, you can't put us in the future. So basically,
Apparently, everybody in 1990 thought we would be there by now.
because basically, so the speed has nothing to do with it whatsoever. It's the height itself is why your ears are trying to pop. It's the air pressure and everything on your ears. The helicopter won't via speed. It doesn't matter. It won't have to go as high to go to where it needs to go. Of course, planes going super high in the sky.
High in the sky.
And the cabin pressure, and that's what everything is, trying to equal out. The helicopter can hover pretty low to get you where you need to go. You'll be fine.
I don't know. I've never been in a helicopter.
Oh my God.
Copter. Why do I keep saying copper?
I've never been in a helicopter.
What is that, a helicopter? I
What
don't
is
know
that, a
you.
helicopter? It's a copper in a helicopter.
A helicopter.
They should call them that. Anyway,
Probably do.
I doubt it. They're not as smart. Anyway,
Aren't they choppers? Then what's a chopper?
it's a helicopter.
What?
I guess it's a type of helicopter.
Okay.
Chopper. It's also a gun.
It is?
Chopper, yeah.
Oh. Where were we?
My point?
Yeah.
What's your next point?
Did you finish
yeah.
your point?
Yeah, that's pretty much my point. Basically, everyone's riding in no one's driving anymore, and everyone's in helicopters or planes everywhere. What's your last point?
Air pollution.
That is just simple. That makes sense. There's nothing to guess about that.
No, really, not really.
Air pollution.
Air pollution is going up.
Unless
Especially if everybody's doing what you're doing.
unless we're unless we're planting 1 billion more trees.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, you have to
A
have
trillion more trees.
you have to have clearance for the
helicopter.
no.
No? People can't see you. Move your arm.
I'm
weird.
telling you, I'm trying to tell you, it's the plane does this, like the runway.
Wow.
I'm signing to you. A plane is taking off. What does
No,
it
I
do?
don't know. You're giving me gang signs. Or you're like rock sign, whatever that is.
This is a plane
That's
in
a
sign
rock-
language.
Oh, because I'm supposed to know that. I'm supposed to know that. You know what this is. You knew what it was. Even though you never taken sign language, you know
But I'm
it's
like,
a plane. Thank you. That
talking
helps
about
out.
planes, but I'm just like, it's this.
The fact that you're already struggling to do runway. You decided to throw in sign. That's like me trying to ask you where the bathroom is. I know English, but I'm going to ask you in Spanish to make it even more complicated. And
I know
you're like
Spanish though.
Japanese.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Exactly. You'll be like, what? And I was like, I was trying to say bathroom, and I would be like, you knew English.
I
this whole
didn't know
time?
the word. That was the thing. I was
But
trying
you decided
figure
to
out-
make a sign language, not even a play.
I couldn't figure out how to say runway. I'm like the planes, and I couldn't figure out takeoff point. The words are not coming to my head. Takeoff point, runway, lift off. None of those are coming to my head. So I'm like, this is what they do. They do this thing. So
Okay. But to combat that, what you just said, yes, you need runways, but you could use the same runways, but also you could plant more trees and we wouldn't have less parks. As in the area that we have to walk around, just put trees all in those areas. You better be walking through the park just like around the trees. Through the trees. Anyway,
into the woods, quite literally.
I didn't like that movie.
No, we've talked about this. You
Yeah,
really
it
didn't.
wasn't that good.
Your last point.
Simple. Every building would have helicopter pads.
You just really like helicopters, don't you?
Well, I assume more people be in helicopters than in planes. If everyone's a hotshot pilot and we're not going to get around in planes. The plane would take forever to take off, and we're to land in the same location. I'm going down the street to my house. I need to go to Walmart. I'm not going to get a plane. Those planes are the like little person planes, like tiny planes. And no, it makes no sense.
Oh, you mean those two people planes?
And I still have to have a runway to get off on where the helicopter goes straight up and I can just take off. So helicopter
point.
pads.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Heli
There you
pads.
go. Let's run down our points real quick.
My 3 points are high schools or flight schools.
High schools and flight schools.
What was my second
I
one?
like that. Rhyming. Rhyme all of yours. Go. That's complicated. I'm sorry. I've already stumped you.
I'm like, planes are for the flow. Oh, planes are for the flow, which makes them on the low. I don't know what that means.
What?
I don't know. You said rhyme it. I don't know. Planes are on the low.
Well, make it make sense. Continue your last point.
Okay, so high schools are flight schools, planes are on the low, and lot of air pollution. Your 3 points are
Everyone will wear sunglasses and leather jackets. No one's driving cars anymore.
Air
Every
pollution.
building will have helicopter pads. And that's the show.
Where can we find you, David?
Oh, me? Again,
Yes.
first? Okay, you can find me on Instagram at Pinterest_poems. And you can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent type. Shout out to the stage. Marcy, where can they find you?
you can find me on Twitter at Marcy_119 and on Instagram at Marcy_11.9.
Cool. So, if you go see this movie, guys, let us know. If you don't go see this movie, go see something else. Let us know what that is. Marcy, do you have a suggestion of what people should go watch, in their free time?
I suggest for your free time, one thing you should watch is Hercules, because they got a lot of their songs are just like really
Amazing.
solid songs. They're really good.
Amazing.
They're bops. They are some solid bops. They slap hard.
How old are you? They got some solid bops in that Hercules. Some real solid bops.
They slap hard.
Those slap hard bops from Hercules. Yeah, that sounded great.
Anyway, that's my suggestion. Go watch some Hercules. Fall back into childhood.
Solid bops.
What is your suggestion if you have one?
My suggestion is if you have not seen the show On My Block on Netflix,
I have not. Is it
check that
good?
show out. It is really good, really fun, great characters, interesting characters, great storyline, whimsical, and
Whimsical and fancy free.
No, maybe whimsical isn't. Some of it is whimsical. Other parts serious. It's very fun. It's about kids that live in California in the hood, and they're just trying to survive.
survivor.
Okay. But yeah, it's a great show. A lot of diversity. Love that part, and it's really cool. Really good. But that's it. I hope y'all have a great time. Thank you for listening. Go to iTunes and rate us, please.
Or just tell a friend.
tell all the friends you have.
Spread the word.
If you don't tell your friends, you don't like your friends. If you don't have any friends, meet some friends by telling them about this
Yeah.
show.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, you guys.
Ta-ta!
Bye.